1, the NCAA Division III Wrestling Championships are in Providence, Rhode Island. We could very well crown a brand new national champion, which is not something you say often in Division III. Here tonight, the host school, Johnson & Wales, has everyone waiting with bated breath. As we welcome you Matt Side here at the former Dunk at the Amica Mutual Pavilion, alongside the Iowa State All-American Kyvan Gadsden. My name is Joel Godet. Glad to have you along with us. The top 3 teams separated by 1.5 team points.
It's absolutely amazing. This is my first opportunity to have the pleasure of being at the NCAA Division III National Championships, and this experience is something that makes me want to come back. Like, the energy in here is absolutely ecstatic. The team race, 1.5 points going into the finals. You hear it in the background. Jay Woo, you got Wartburg, you got the Augsburgs. Oh, man, this is going to be an absolutely exciting night.
The Bergs have dominated Division III wrestling. Both Wartburg and Augsburg have won every national championship since 1995. The last team that wasn't one of those schools was Ithaca back in 1994. Johnson & Wales has a chance to do something that hasn't happened quite literally in the lifetime and then some of any wrestler we're going to see on the mat tonight.
And so how do you get to that point? And if you look in this Amica Pavilion right now, there's just Jay Woo, J-W-U everywhere. The fans are in here. They're excited. Like you said, we haven't had wrestling, the NCAA Division III championships here in a long time, 1931, right? Almost 100 years, almost a century. But here we are. Finals about to start. Starting at 133 pounds, by the way. Going to end at 125 because the team race.
And that means that Josiah Fry at 125 will wrestle potentially with an opportunity to clinch a national championship for Johnson & Wales in that final match at 125. With 133, Bryce Park just got introduced from Co., the 7 seed. He'll take on Chase Randall, the 1 seed from Coast Guard.
Yeah, and Bryce's brother, Braden, also an All-American for Coach John Ostendorf, the former Iowa Hawkeye, who's been at Co for a good period of time now. This is going to be, like I said, a very, very exciting night.
Chase Randall is the defending national champion. He won via fall last year. He comes in undefeated, 23-0, entering the national championships. Bryce Park is 26-4 at the start of this championship. First 3 minutes on the clock.
Randall does a great job keeping pressure. I was talking to Coach John Ostendorf earlier, and nice shot right there, and he's looking for corner, nothing available. But he was just saying he's a young man that just does everything right. You know, he puts himself in position to win.
Randall is the only national champion in Coast Guard history. Winning last year, obviously, at 133 for Co. They've had 3 champions. Last was in 2015. What kind of jitters run through your veins? You're at 133. You don't always start off every meet, and you start off the national championship on this stage.
I think it's just a lot of excitement, you know, like you want to see the guys have that just eagerness. Nice shot right there, head inside single, knee pull. And he's looking for that corner. Park hanging on, but Randall going to be able to sneak that head out.
That is 3 for Chase Randall.
The thing about Park is he throws a lot of different attacks at you from his feet, from neutral. Another shot. Randall looking to run it down. Man.
Randall's been really good on the counter. After cutting loose, he's now up 6-1.
Just did a really good job of changing directions right there and getting to that attack.
You know, I kind of like Park, though, in a national championship setting against the defending national champion as the clear underdog, being aggressive in the opening round.
Yeah, you like it. He's going to have to, like, calm himself down probably a little bit. just to make sure he's making the right attacks. There it goes. That's a beautiful attack right there from Park, the kid from Linn-Mar, Iowa.
Randall's got to hang on to that leg to keep himself in a decent position. A 3 here gets Park right back in it. Although he wants to be careful not to give up his back in this situation.
Absolutely.
And another takedown for Chase Randall, his 3rd of the opening period.
Great stout defense from Randall right there. Really knew his way around that scramble. Now he's got that tight waist. Park's broken down. He's looking for that inside wrist.
Not only is Chase Randall undefeated coming into the national championship, he has had bonus point victories in 23 of 21 bouts. He doesn't just win, he wins.
Yep, he's going to want to ride right here just intelligently. He's just done a really, really good job. Solid light, staying on that ankle, just counting out that time. But his re-attacks have really been the story of that first period.
First round in the books. Riding time point is firmly in the pocket right now. Randall as well. So that would make this a 10-2 final. It would make it a major decision. That would keep up his trend of those big victories throughout the course of the year. Although again, Park comes out shooting hard.
Park looking to bring it. I love it.
I mean, Kevin, what do? National championship, huge stage, you're down. How do you approach this over the next couple of minutes?
You gotta get to your attacks. And that's what he's doing. He's pushing the pace. He's looking for opportunities. But yeah, you have to get to attacks. You don't have to chop it off, take the big bite and get it all in one bite. You just got to get to the leg and look to score. Maybe even get to the body and get a throw. That in today's score, and that gets you right back in the match. But he's pressing forward, which is beautiful. Leg defense not really there.
That's another takedown issued to Randall. Park's been in there. He hasn't been able to turn the corner.
He's just standing a little bit high, and Randall's really been able to attack those legs. And it's really been that left leg of Park.
.46 seconds gone by here in the second period. And I'll cut him loose.
He's snapping, looking to get to that head, but he looks a little bit racy.
It's almost the hurry, don't rush mentality.
Yeah, you need one right now and maybe a turn, right? Just to get the momentum going back in your favor. Even getting a stall warning would probably help his confidence right here. But that right hand's going to have to work if you're Park. Randall's made a living off of re-attacks right now. Up 9 points, riding time at 119.
Park upset the number 2 seed to get here. That was the Johnson & Wales freshman Peyton Ellis. All the way back in the quarters, then beat TCNJ's Garrett Totten, the 3 seed, by a decision. It's not like he hasn't had to beat some people to get a shot at the defending champion.
Yeah. He just hasn't been able to. The fundamentals of Randall have just been very, very tough to get through. He's gotten to his underhooks, pushing.
Two more minutes separating another national championship and Chase Randall. Chance to go back-to-back for the Coast Guard Academy. Basically a home meet for him as well. Coast Guard's out in New London, Connecticut.
Ooh, that
was on the double. Randall's got some back points coming his way. Although a good turn. Oh, Park! Very nearly pulled the upset.
Beautiful. Gets him on his back. Now he's looking for a bow and arrow. Oh, this could get sticky, folks. Big step right there. He's going to need to get that right hand going with that crossface.
Randall trying to survive with 1:10 to go. And we'll bring him back to the middle.
Well, he survived that one. That was about to get hectic. I don't think anybody could have argued either if he would have smacked the mat.
Life flashed before his eyes. Going back to that right ankle for Park.
He's trying to get that bow and arrow. He's gonna go back to that, right? Yeah. Take the stall call. But you don't want to relax down there with a guy like Park on your back. Like I'm positive about that.
He cuts him.
Now he's moving him off the mat. Oh, action call right there. Oh no! Stall in 1 point. No riding time. They're telling him to be, his coaches from Coast Guard telling him to be smart. Park with another shot, looks for Randall, gets the runner.
That defense for Randall's been great. Those counterattacks, another takedown to make it 16-7. So that flurry for Park gave him hope. But with 20 seconds left, Chase Randall looks like he can put the bow on another national championship. He cuts Park free again. Inside 10 seconds to go, the Coast Guard coach is screaming out, no shots. 2 seconds, Chase Randall ties up another national championship at 133.
And he wrestled extremely intelligently to hold it together, and he is a 2-time Division III national champion.
It got spicy in round 3. Bryce Park very nearly was able to put Randall on his back, but he escapes and wins with a pretty dominating major decision. And a great leap. Listen, it's hard to get into the stands, so we'll go Lambo leap on the coach.
Oh, absolutely.
And that was that huge moment where Bryce Park nearly stole victory from the jaws of defeat.
That was an amazing match. Fight. You know, like that was really tight. Park wanted to hook that leg. He didn't get it tight as he would have liked to have, but he just, you know, he didn't stop moving right there. You know, the opportunity when you could have really panicked, he didn't.
We talk about Bryce Park being an underdog, coming in as the 7th seed. We've got a pair of guys here at 141 that were not supposed to be here. Mark Samuel is the number 5 seed and the favorite. Coming out of Roanoke, he'll go up against Chicago's Sean Conway, who is wrestling for the 51st time this year as an unseeded wrestler here at 141.
That's so many matches.
He's either tired or very well tested. Or yes. Samuel was an All-American last year as well. This was a weight class where both men that competed in the final a year ago were again the top 2 seeds this year. That was number 1, Josh Wilson from Greensboro, and number 2, Jacob Reed from Ohio Northern. The 2 of them combined this year for 2 losses. Neither one of them made the final.
It's all about getting prepared, and it's like you have to have your good days. You can't afford a nice shot right away. Oh, goes from legs to body lock. He's looking big right here. Comes right back out for a snap.
That's Samuel in the white, Conway in the maroon. It was Conway that knocked off Reed, Samuel that beat Wilson, the number 1 seed and the defending champion. little bit of hand fighting early, but now in 2 opening bouts, we've seen people come out highly aggressive.
I think that's what you want to see, though, in the NCAA finals. Like, go take it. Don't leave it up to chance, you know. Go take this opportunity and make the most of it. Go showcase all the work that you've been doing.
Samuel can't turn quite onto the back. And we'll bring him back toward the middle. You've wrestled in a national championship. You beat Kyle Snyder in a national championship. What are the butterflies like for these guys?
I think what they're experiencing is just excitement, you know, you're nervous because you want to perform well, but you also probably should be at peace. Like, all my work, the support, the partnerships, the friendships, the relationships, have all put me right here, and it's just my opportunity to go and showcase all the belief that people have in me. And obviously these 2 young men believe in themselves because they're here in the finals.
And if you're Conway, you're kind of wrestling with house money a little bit.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And they came out looking for opportunities to score right away. Samuel got to that leg and went body lock. Wasn't able to score. Great defense from Conway.
Samuel keeps trying to get to that. Excuse me, Conway keeps trying to get to that right. Samuel has his right. See if he can't return him to the mat.
That's great technical awareness right there from Samuel. Now the ankle got caught up.
And off the mat. Just really nice defense by Conway, refusing to give up his body. 42 seconds left in this opening round.
Well, earlier when we were watching the semis of both of these young men, there were just some amazing scrambles, and it was like no one was willing to concede the points.
"15 seconds in the opening round, still no scoring." You hear the Chicago coaches yelling out one way, then the other. 2 seconds left, trying to make the turn. And no points awarded as time expires.
Very rare you see a 0-0 with as much action as we got to experience in that first period.
Tell you what, though, you look at the way that Matt Gentry is into it here, head coach for UChicago. They like what they saw in those first 3 minutes from Sean Conway.
Absolutely. He chose down to start the period, second.
Barking for some hip pressure. He's got his left foot onto the left foot of Samuel and will not let him go.
Oh, goes Granby position now. Samuel's up to his feet. Oh, he's going to put him back down right there. I think Samuel might have thought he had his one-point escape right there.
I was going to say, I was waiting for that, but Conway never seemed to completely relinquish control, even though they were both up. Rolls through. Conway in trouble for a second. There's a nice reversal. Forget the 1 point for the escape. Samuel will take that.
Oh, absolutely. Now he's looking. Almost got scary right there. He was looking for a half on the opposite side.
Minute left to go in the second round. See if Samuel can return him to the mat. Stays at 2-0.
Did a really good job not walking him off the edge right there. Now he's looking for that half.
Bring him back to the middle. Roanoke has never had a national champion. Samuel would be the first. Chicago has had one national champion. It was Peter Wang back in 1992. So we're bound to get a little bit of history here. Question is, where's it going to come from?
He's looking for that turn.
Conway's trying to roll himself free. Samuel is in pretty dominant control with 20 seconds, and they'll give him 4 on back points. That is a 6-0 lead. 20 seconds to go in the second.
Throws crab ride, half, opposite side. Sealing him in. That was beautiful wrestling right there from Samuel. He's going to have to be careful right here. Doesn't want to get hit at the end of the period after doing all that work. Builds up, and he's looking to do the mat return. Very intelligent wrestling right there from Samuel.
As time runs out. And we'll choose neutral. Here to start period number 3. 2 minutes left to go. 6 points is easily make upable if you can get the takedowns. Conway just has to watch those hands. He almost hockey jerseyed the headgear over top of Samuel's eyes. "90 seconds left to go. And Conway working too far away from center.
Gonna have to be careful here. 93 seconds left. That's a lot of time.
Matt Gentry was up out of his chair. 2 takedowns. Give me 2 takedowns. It's easy when you break it down that way.
Absolutely.
But he needs his first.
Yes. Yep, got hit with that second stall call. He's pushing, he just hasn't been able to take his both hands and get to a leg.
That gives the first point to Samuel with 1 minute remaining.
Whoa. Another
stall. So now you got to go to work, although Samuel, good counter on Conway shooting in.
Conway needs to sit through, get his right hip down.
He's got to hang on to Samuel's right leg. Conway nearly put him on his back.
Now he's looking to step over that. He's got that bottom leg hook. That's going to be a win for Samuel.
30 seconds left to go. Samuel trying to secure the first national championship in Roanoke history. And near fall added to his total to make it a 9-2 advantage. That should about do it with 19 seconds left. Valiant effort by the unseeded Sean Conway. 10 seconds remaining for Mark Samuel.
Samuel.
And the final seconds tick off. Samuel defeated the defending national champion to get here, and he himself is the national champion after that. There's only ever one first. Roanoke has a national champion. As we get a look at the scramble early. That was the reversal. That made it 2-0. And then the near fall situation that added the late 3. That leads to the national championship for the number 5 seed, Mark Samuel, at 141. Kyvan's going to try to catch up with Chase Randall, our victor, at 133 here in a moment. Let's go to the podium first.
Wrestlers, make your way to the podium. Finishing in 8th place, from Luther, All-American Connor Kidd. In 7th place, from Augsburg, All-American Chance Sudden. In 6th place, from the College of New Jersey, All-American Garrett Totten. In 5th place, from Wisconsin Whitewater, All-American Dominic Malander. In 4th place, from Wabash, All-American James Day. In 3rd place, from Baldwin Wallace, All-American Jaden Hinton. Your runner-up, from Cove, All-American Bryce Park. And your 2025 NCAA Division III National Champion at 133 pounds, from the United States Coast Guard Academy, Chase Randall. Ladies and gentlemen, your All-Americans at 133 pounds.
Chase Randall coming over. He will talk to Kyvan in just a moment, and then we'll head back to the mat at 149, where the team implications will start to come in. But Kyvan has our 133 national champion.
Here with NCAA 133-pound Division III national champ. How are you feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling great. Pretty crazy.
What was the difference between this year and last year?
This year, I would think I was a little bit more confident. I knew I was exactly where I was supposed to be. I had confidence in just every action. Like, it was different this year in that I wasn't the underdog. People actually respected me, kind of knew who I was. So to come in here and basically prove everybody right, prove everybody that I am that tough, I am that legit, was pretty special. Pretty cool to do.
What has the United States Coast Guard meant to you?
Can you say that again?
What has the United States Coast Guard meant to you?
Oh man, it means everything. They were one of the schools that really looked after and recruited me. Coast Guard as a self is just an awesome mission, awesome branch. I mean, but Academy specifically, those coaches wanted me. They put in countless hours to help me be the best wrestler I can be on and off the mat, best person I can be, and I'll forever be in debt to my coaches and the Academy.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And his opponent,
Chase Randall, your champion, at 133 for Coast Guard. He's one of 2 wrestlers with an opportunity to win a national championship from Coast Guard tonight. The other will come at heavyweight. But 149 is where it starts to get real. Hayden Brown from Johnson & Wales wrestling on his home turf. Right now, the team lead is 1 point over Wartburg, 1.5 points over Augsburg. For a win, you get 4 points. Major decision, 5. Tech fall, 5.5. A pin will earn you 6 points. Each of our top 3 teams has 2 wrestlers remaining in the field.
This is so exciting. I just love it. Team race, everything is coming down, years, not just months of work. It's years of work, of investment, of support, again, of partnerships, teammates, to come down to a moment to win an NCAA title, maybe not just for yourself, but for your team. Nothing better than it.
Angelo Cintrone stands between Hayden Brown and a championship at 149. The thing is that Cintrone is the undefeated wrestler in this matchup. He's 26-0. Hayden Brown is 35-1. He fell to Cooper Ponteladolfo, who we will see in the 157 championship coming up next. That was way back in November.
And that's one of those things where you know that this young man hasn't ducked opportunities to compete. He's wrestling his losses to the national finalists at the weight class above. So he's been battle tested, and now here's another battle right in front of him.
Brown is in the blue and gray. Last competed in 2022-2023 when he was 3rd place at this championship. Started his career at 133.
I really love that his coaches, the people around him, just allowed him to grow. Sometimes you get into college and you're maybe not at the right weight class. And, 2 years ago he's at 133. Now, obviously 16 pounds later, and he doesn't look like a small 149-pounder.
It's not just growing physically, but it's growing mentally, too. I mean, Hayden Brown is a guy, tries to go in for the double. Good counter by Cintrone. Nothing doing. 2 minutes in.
Momentarily was looking for some overhook action, maybe for a big opportunity, but just decided to move away from it.
Brown's high school career ended on a disqualification that was questionable. Kind of fell out of love with wrestling a little bit. And when he got to Johnson & Wales, really kind of fell back in love with his passion. Comes from a wrestling family. His father is a coach. He considered some school named Iowa State. It was pretty good to you?
Yeah, I had a good time there.
Crowd getting into it with the home team. 30 seconds left to go in the first round. No scoring.
I don't think they're booing. I think they're saying Jay Woo.
Boo earns.
This has been the one with the first period so far with the least amount of action. Oh my goodness! Do you hear that? That's the whole crowd outside of the Jay Woo contingent.
That was a 3-syllable Angelo chant.
Yes.
Coming in support of the Cortland wrestler.
The Bergs are collaborating.
Yeah, where your allegiances lie in Division III wrestling becomes fairly evident when Johnson & Wales is out there. Do you want the same old, or do you want some new history?
Yes.
Early escape, just starting down. So Hayden Brown now up 1-0.
Man, Angelo lightning quick with a great awareness, runs the corner.
Good defense, though, by Hayden Brown. Cintrone puts him down on the ground. Brown hanging out, trying to turn that corner. The Jay Woo fans want the 3. Cintrone's got to hang on to that grip.
And he's building back to his feet, but his leg is caught up.
That's the three. Takedown, Hayden Brown. Massive for Johnson and Wales.
Came up against the hips, and just like that was great hip pressure from Brown. And he's putting on a suffocating ride right now. Riding time up to 20 seconds.
The points and the scoring are going to matter. Lonnie Morris said earlier this week he felt like Johnson and Wales had left some points on the board in some earlier rounds. So knowing that Augsburg and Wartburg still have 2 wrestlers to go and Johnson and Wales has another, you don't just want a decision. Right. You're going to want a major. You're going to want a tech fall. Like, rack up what you can rack up here to defend your team lead. This match is not just about who's going to win at 149.
Hell, this is about a team race. And Brown is doing his part for the team right now. Oh, he gets out of position a little bit.
It was a good slip. He was trying to lock in his control of that right shoulder and a nice return as well. Plenty of time to work with. 35 seconds in the round. Working away from the middle, though. They're not going to penalize Brown for it. They let him go for quite a while. They'll now bring him back to center. Centron was just trying to crawl to safety.
Yeah, needed a fresh restart. Like I said, Brown has done an amazing job. His energy looks great. Cortland, wrestler Angelo, seems to be feeling it a little bit.
Trying to get away right away, an immediate return to the mat.
Look for a sit out, nothing there.
Brown trying to get him onto his shoulders. He has won 5 of his last 7 by fall. And the brick for review has just been thrown in for Cortland.
I think he wants a locked hands call.
They'll let the last 3 seconds of the period expire. And then we'll go back to the monitor. And the officials just came over and said, I can't hear.
Yeah.
That's how loud it is in here right now. I think it is the locked hands.
Tons of energy here in the Amica Mutual Pavilion.
And Hayden Brown knows how to play into it. During the Parade of All-Americans earlier, I mean, like, that man needs an NIL deal with WWE because he was standing in the middle of the mat with his hands straight up in the air, turning around to all sides of the arena, asking for noise while everybody else was just standing there.
He's relishing the moment. You can't, I love that he's at peace enough to just appreciate the moment where he's at and just like, you know what, I want to enjoy this.
Call on the mat stands after further review. A challenge lost by Cortland. As we head to the final 2 minutes, round 3 with a 4-0 lead for Hayden Brown.
Riding time is not locked up, but it is over a minute for Mr. Brown.
Sitting at 118. That's the number on the left side of your screen, just inside the score.
Angelo's really going to have to get that left hand working and looking for his attacks and add those attacks together. His fakes aren't really opening them up right now, so he's going to have to use his hands matched with his fakes to maybe have an opportunity to get to the legs of Brown.
Centrone in the red has not lost since his freshman season. 26-0 coming into this championship. He was 19-0 last year.
Great stop right there. He's looking for the corner. He's going to have to run his feet.
Has Brown given you an inclination of where there's an opening here?
The only way he's going to be able to get to the leg is using his fakes to get Brown out of position and then using his hands to snap and then running corner or running angles. Right now he's just doing one snap and it's not enough. There he goes, he gets to the leg, he's up to his feet.
Brown's done such a good job of avoiding the takedown though. Dating back to the first round. And he gets away again.
Amazing defense right there from Brown. And we're looking 20 seconds, riding time's locked up, 5-0. Now for Brown.
It's just a decision at that point. 4 points would go in the favor of Johnson and Wales for the team score. Increases the team lead to 5 over Wartburg. 2 seconds left, 1, and that's a national championship for the number 1 seed, Hayden Brown. It's great for him. It's bigger for Johnson and Wales.
And you hear that big let's go. Takes off the ankle bands. Congratulations to Hayden Brown.
I mean, that sums up what we just watched. That was Cintrone trying to crawl away from a guy that wasn't going to let it get away.
No, he stayed in there. That was absolutely awesome.
They're getting ready for the awards podium at 1:41. As they do that, we will step aside. You are watching the Division III NCAA Men's Wrestling Championship on Flow Sports. Your All-Americans at 141. National champion Mark Samuel from Roanoke, the first national champion in Roanoke history. It's part of the fun of this. Right? It's not just winning a national championship, it's making some history for the Maroons. They had 5 qualifiers to this field. Mark Samuel, a junior, who a year ago advanced to the 3rd round at this championship. 23-3 record. Able to build on that here in 2024, 2025. And all credit in the world to Sean Conway as well, who made his way to the final as an unseeded wrestler. Both those guys knocking off a wrestler that competed in last year's final to get here.
And that just shows you the parity that is available at the Division III level. I just think that's absolutely amazing.
And I gotta be honest, the environment that you're rewarded with to be able to compete on this stage, if you do so tonight, this place has been electric.
Absolutely.
I asked you this earlier. I'm going to ask you a handful of times tonight. Like, what's the juice pumping through your veins? We'll talk to Samuel here. We'll get Hayden Brown after our 157 championship. 157 is going to be Michael Petrella against Cooper Pantaladolfo, who was the only man to defeat Hayden Brown this year. We just saw a win at 149. Let's go check in with Mark Samuel.
Here with Mark Samuel, NCAA Division III champion at 141. How does it feel?
It's absolutely amazing. I'm super hyped up. I love it.
The first NCAA Division III champion in school history. What does that mean to you?
It is an absolute honor. I feel ecstatic right now. I mean, it's like a dream come true. Since I wrestled last year in the NCAAs, this has been a dream of mine every single day. I go to sleep every night thinking about winning the national championship, and now I did it. So it feels amazing. I love it.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Mark. It was awesome to see you wrestle. Keep it up.
I will.
We advance to 157 now. There is no direct impact on the team score in this weight class. But it will be interesting to see if Michael Petrella can repeat as a national champion. He won last year at 149.
115 match win streak.
Is that a lot?
I don't know. I never won that many times in a row.
Here's the D3 wrestler of the year a season ago when he won 43 times. His last loss, Michael Petrella, was in this match as a freshman. He made it to the national championship and got beat. He has not been beat since.
That's awesome. His father was an NCAA champ, Division III, at Baldwin and Wallace, and is also on the staff.
School's first wrestling champion at Baldwin Wallace. His twin brother, Joey, wrestles for Baldwin Wallace. It's Petrella in the yellow.
Doing a great job with that 2-on-1.
Pantaladolfo is undefeated. 31-0 coming in as the 3 seed. You had 3 undefeated wrestlers in this bracket. Peter Kane was the 2 seed. He came in for Williams at 37-0, bowing out to Pantaladolfo in the semifinals.
Only one person going to leave this tournament at 157 pounds undefeated.
The math would tell you that it's Petrella.
Does a great job getting to that 2-on-1. Pantaladolfo doing a great job clearing it right now.
He's wrestled in a handful of different weight classes. Pantaladolfo started as a freshman and a sophomore at 165. He's wrestled this year at 149 a couple of times. I don't know what that does for your versatility. Just seeing guys at different weight classes wrestling a little bit different style.
Yeah, I just love, because sometimes in wrestling, I think we have a history of, trying to cut weight to give you your best experience, and I think that's outdated. And I think people are starting to be aware of that and just see, like, hey, you can be big, strong, healthy, and be at a good weight class for you, and you can perform being strong and healthy instead of cutting a lot of weight.
2 minutes gone by for these gentlemen at 157.
Petrella really was attacking earlier, attacking that right arm of Pantaladolfo.
Petrella, the 4th national champion in school history, with his wins over the last 2 years. NYU's only had 1. That was Nathan Pike at 133 back in 2017. Still no scoring inside the final 10 seconds here in the opening round. And there will be no scoring.
Yeah, Pedrello doing a good job with some fakes, getting Ponce Adolfo to level change, but nothing to come out of it. Ponce Adolfo is going to defer. Petrello's going to choose down to start the second period.
Petrello was dominant until the semifinals in this bracket. He won by fall in the quarters, and he had a bye straight through to there. He won by fall in the, he won by fall in the third round, won by fall in the quarters, and then in the semifinals, took a 1-0 decision.
Ponce Adolfo being really aware over there on the mat. Almost got himself caught up with like a cradle, but he put his foot off the edge of the mat. Great mat awareness. Yeah, we're gonna get a caution right there.
And another caution. Good bit of ref work. Gotta get Petrello's ear.
Yeah, he almost got another one right there too. Back up to his feet.
Where was he jumping early?
Where?
Yeah.
Just he was shifting. He was shifting on the bottom. He wasn't like going up, but he was just shifting and moving once he was supposed to be set. Doing a great job right here, looking for a knee tap. Continuing to wrestle on the edge, both of them. Oh, baby!
Ponce Adolfo was trying to work back to the middle, and Petrella able to take advantage, turn the hips, and pick up 3 points for the takedown.
Did a great job right there. Kind of got Ponce Adolfo to relax a little bit over on the edge.
Now Petrella trying to pick up his third fall of this championship. If he can turn those shoulders here. 45 seconds with which to work here in round 2. We'll try a different tactic.
Ponce Adolfo got hit with a stalling call, and we're going to go out of bounds.
.28 seconds left to go. The lead 4-0. You get away here, you pick up a takedown, you're right back in this, and another caution. You could even hear the Baldwin Wallace coaches right before that saying, wait for the whistle.
Yeah. Ref made sure to blow the whistle quick. Oh my goodness. A couple miscues. Ponce Adolfo back with another point. Locked hands on Petrella. And now this could be this is huge. This ride out right here, or lack thereof, is going to be huge.
With 17 seconds, are you just trying to get away, or are you trying to reverse this and go into the third tie?
I just need to get a point.
So try to get away. That left arm locked in.
He's looking for a reversal. I don't think that.
4, 3, 2.
And the final 2 seconds tick off. And he'll be down 2 heading into the third.
I'm always interested in what the nerves are like right now. Petrella hasn't been in a ton of tight matches like this.
How does that play into your calculus? Like your strategy when you're not in a lot of these situations?
Well, sometimes that anxiety can get the best of you. You know, you start getting a little bit tenser, and you're not relaxed, and your nerves, you're not recruiting those fast twitch fibers, you know, and you get to thinking, and then you slip on something and they're on your leg, and who knows. Ponteladolfo working the head. Nothing there. Petrella scored from this position earlier.
Bring it back up to neutral. The last time that Petrella was in anything short of a tech fall was a 3-0 win over 5th-ranked Eric Kincaid on January 10th.
Yeah.
Oh! Panteladolfo's in a good spot here. Although Petrella trying to recover, holding on to a 2-point lead with a minute left to go. He's looking for his 3rd national championship.
I think the wrestling caused stalemate here.
Ponteladolfo's control of that leg is what's keeping him alive. And there's that stalemate. Standing back up in the middle.
What's your go-to attack? Taking his reset mentally, Ponteladolfo is. Foot on the line.
You've got 30 seconds here for a national championship. Does Ponteladolfo see a window? How aggressive do you get if you're Petrella?
Just don't hold right here. You gotta look to actually finish.
15 seconds at 1:57. Inside the final 10. For all the marbles here in Providence, Petrella is going to hang on. 3 national championships for the nearly unbeatable. Oh, we can see you.
Oh yeah, 116 matches in a row. Only other person to do that, Daniel Agali. At the NAIA level, but he was also an Olympic champion. Congratulations to the Petrella family.
And a late bloomer of a competitor. His best finish in high school was 7th. His best finish in college is nobody beats me ever.
Well, that's what is, I think, super important about D3. You talk about discover, develop, and dedicate. Those are the 3 pillars of, Division III in the student-athlete experience, and I think that is very, very admirable, and it just gives those people that are late bloomers an opportunity to really find out who they are.
Trophy presentation for the one where Hayden Brown was your champion. We have not had an upset in any of our 4 weight classes thus far. All right, let's talk about the impact of that if chalk continues to play out the rest of the way. That would bode really well for Johnson and Wales. Not so good for Wartburg and Augsburg, who need to win a couple of upsets. They do not have the higher seeded wrestlers in any of their 4 matchups. Excuse me, except for 197.
Yeah, Mo and Dean has been amazing to watch. It's been fun to watch. I think he flirted with going Division I this summer and decided to stay home at Wartburg. A young man from Texas, but it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out. Mitch Williamson has been on a tear on the bottom side of the bracket for Wartburg.
Williamson is an unseeded wrestler at heavyweight with a 22-1 record. And because of the amount of upsets at 285, it'll be the 8th seed against an unseeded wrestler for that heavyweight championship. The way that this all sets up, the last 4 matchups will have implications on the team score. 184, 197, heavyweight 125. As 149 did, with Hayden Brown picking up 4 team points.
So yeah, you got to know Mitch Williamson has been in tiebreakers, so you can't, I wouldn't say you can count on bonus there. Mo and Dean has won by major decision in tech falls, hasn't been much of a pinner. Cooper Willis has been doing his thing, as well as Grant Bombard for Augsburg. So it's going to be really, really interesting. Bombard is also seated above his opponent, so we're gonna see how things shake out.
It is a 5-point lead for Johnson and Wales. Wartburg has a half-point lead over Augsburg. And Hayden Brown, who has the biggest personality of any champion we have had so far today, coming on over to chat with Kyvan.
NCAA champ at 149 pounds, Hayden Brown. How do you feel?
You know, I've waited a long time for this moment. It's been 6 years. I've been denied year after year after year. And it's just bittersweet to do it in front of the home crowd, in front of everyone that's been there with me. I've known I was the best, and it's my time I proved it.
Absolutely. These people behind you, your whole contingent. What is that? What is that? I saw you walk over there. You had your shirt on. Who are these people to you?
This is family. I bleed blue, and they've been here for every single up and down, and they're the reason that made this so special.
Absolutely. How are you feeling about the team race?
We're winning this thing, you know. We got the two best kids pound for pound in the country, me and Josiah. I got it done first. He's going to close it out. We're taking this home, and we're going to make history.
Absolutely. Congratulations.
Josiah Fry will go last at 125. He'll take on the 2 seed, Christian Guzman. We're going to learn a lot right here. Cooper Willis is the 3 seed going up against Matt Lackman, the number 1 seed out of Alvernia. Willis is 27-1 from Augsburg. Lackman is 33-2 from Alvernia. If Augsburg wants a chance, it needs it needs a win here, and then it needs a bonus win if it wants to make a move.
Absolutely.
A loss, yout.
It's a wrap.
So Willis needs the upset, which would be the first of the day. Alvernia is looking for its first ever national championship. Matt Lackman had an opportunity 2 years ago when he lost to some guy named Nathan Lackman, who I don't believe he'd ever met before.
Yeah, and it's not like they grew up in the same house.
Now Nathan Lackman is on Alvernia, transferring for his grad season. We will see him at 174.
Alvernia got some very good coaches in the corner.
Chris Blanca's in his 6th year. Graduate of Kutztown, began his collegiate career at Bucknell. 6 qualifiers for the Golden Wolves here in Providence. They have never again had a national champion. Lackman, their most recent All-American and only previous All-American. He's from Warnersville, Pennsylvania. Alvernia's in Reading, so not too far away.
And Alvernia is trying to jump themselves in possibly with, 2 wins in the NCAA finals, right? They're trying to jump themselves into top 5 team contention.
They're in 8th place overall right now. The only teams that can win mathematically are our top 3, Johnson & Wales, Augsburg, Wartburg. But yeah, placing matters for everyone else. Baldwin Wallace just picked up points with the victory for Petrella. They're in 4th place. But Wisconsin lacrosse is attainable, sitting in 5th. And there's the takedown. Cooper Willis trying to fight here, but he falls down 3-0 early to Lackman.
Beautiful shuck action right there. Great mat IQ over there on the edge.
Lackman's a Division I transfer, began his career in the Mid-American Conference with Clarion. Trying to ride out the final 30 seconds here in the opening round.
Doing a great job collecting those arms of Willis, slowing down the movement. Decided to stay in Pennsylvania at Alvernia.
Seven seconds, really fighting, trying to turn over Willis. And that'll do it for us here in round number 1. I'll tell you what, you would expect these to be close. They're national championships. But we have had one major decision and a bunch of decisions. No one's put anybody on their back yet. No one's tech-falled somebody. Like, these are dogfights.
Yeah.
And I say that, we even had an unseeded wrestler make it to the final.
The scariest was the opportunity Park had when he put the young man on his back. Oh, nice roll through right there. He's got to pop his head up. Yep.
And there's the reversal. 5-0 lead for Lackman.
Lackman, great mat awareness right there as he's going out of bounds.
What runs through the mind right now of Cooper Willis? Caution. Well, first it's waiting until the whistle. But there's so much riding on this, knowing you don't just need a win for you, but you need a win for your team.
Yeah, and I think those are probably pretty positive emotions. They've been wrestling for something bigger than themselves, most of these young people, all year long, and so this is just another opportunity to showcase your faith, your friendships, all those different things. He looks to throw the leg in of Lackman, and he does. Now he's trying to get himself outside of the hip pocket. He's trying to elevate it. He's doing a great job. Lackman doing a great job getting his hips back behind.
Augsburg is the defending national champion.
1 minute.
Willis was an All-American on that title team a year ago. Lackman doesn't care. He has the riding time point now as well. So call it 6-0 as we stand. They want a stalling call behind us from the Johnson & Wales faithful.
And they're looking to shut them out right now. They're big Lackman fans right now.
Yeah, Johnson & Wales is rooting against everybody whose name ends in Berg. And there's the stall.
At the break, Hayden Brown says we have the 2 best pound-for-pound guys in the country, and we're winning this thing.
They don't lack for confidence. It's going to be a 5-0 lead as we go to the third.
2, 1, time.
What's Willis shown you through the first 2 rounds that tells you there's an opportunity for him here in the third?
Well, he has to get to his angles. He hasn't been able to do that yet thus far. But he has to get to his angle, and he has to add the moves together. Get that chain flow wrestling, as some might say. You want to get that going. Now he's attacking that head. That's a great start. Shot right there from Lackman.
In on the right leg.
He's gonna build up. Goes gable grip. Lackman does.
Coaches from Alvernia telling him to move his feet.
Well, they don't want him to sit there and hold and just get wore out down there. They want him to move up and look to go collect those takedowns.
Bring him back up to neutral with 1:17 to go. It's a 2-score matchup right now. And Willis needs points for Augsburg.
Willis making it hard on him. Lackman hanging on to that leg. Willis really struggling to advance. Riding time is locked up, though.
It's a 5.5 point difference. You all but eliminate yourself if you're Augsburg without a win here. 46 seconds, Willis has got to go. Lackman, meanwhile, trying to pick up the first national championship in Alvernia history. Not like that's nothing. A lot riding for both of these young men with 30 seconds to go. And Lackman's face about matches the singlet for Willis.
He's feeling it a little bit. Nice
turns him. Willis is free. He's got to go with 10. The time just isn't there. Willis turned around 3 seconds. For the first time ever, Alvernia has a national champion. They never had one, and there's a real good chance they can have two back-to-back because Nathan Lackman is coming up next. And for Augsburg, that is devastating as the defending national champion.
That's their opportunity right there. It's the best they can do now is second.
Well, if Bombard were to win via fall, and
don't get me excited.
Josiah Fry were to lose, but you're asking for a lot to happen there because that hasn't happened yet this year. But mathematically, yes, yeah, Augsburg is still around. But everything's gone right so far for Johnson and Wales, coincidentally, to win on its home turf. Just so happened that this whole thing is in Providence this year.
You know, the powers that be.
They smile down on us.
Well, next year it's going to be in Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Bodes well for a handful of Iowa schools. Not the least of which, Wartburg. 157, Michael Petrella is your champion. Knocking off Cooper Ponteladolfo. Top 8 are all All-Americans. .174 comes up next. That is Jared Stricker from Wisconsin Eau Claire and Nathan Lackman from Alvernia. The next matchup that has national championship implications is 184. And that is Brant Bombard for Augsburg. If he loses that, Augsburg's out. If he wins by anything other than a fall, Augsburg's out. But then, 197 and heavyweight, Wartburg. And I like their chances in both of those. And then it puts a ton of pressure on Josiah Fry at 125.
I think Fry feels like pressure is a privilege. I think he's been living in that, you know, a two-time NCAA champion, at home, in front. Like, that's, you can call it Providence privilege.
I'm bad at math. Let's do this quickly. The lead is 5.5. Let's just say Wartburg wins via fall in both the 197 and heavyweight categories. That's 12 points, which makes it a 7.5 point difference. That would win. It would be meaningless at 125. Now the odds of that happening, not great. So let's say they win by tech fall a couple of times. That would be 11 points. That would also put it out of reach. So Johnson and Wales, with a 5.5 point lead, needs Wartburg to win by a major decision and a major decision. Some combination, right? It needs to have at least 6 points that it can make up in that final bout. Realistically, it's almost a win and you're in for Josiah Fry.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have the popcorn ready. And a calculator, because that was my brain hurts. And that wasn't hard math. It was Steiner math. Michael Petrella for Baldwin Wallace, 3-time national champion. And he is visiting with Kyvan Gadsden.
We move to 174 pounds.
It's surreal, I guess.
Wrestling for the
It comes to show just like how much my coaches put into me, how much like consistency I have, just like all my support, just everything. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you went from being a 7th-place finisher in high school to being a 4-time finalist. What was that process like for you?
Yeah, I don't know. It was a rough road. I didn't really think much of myself. I didn't have a lot of self-confidence. But then I came to college, and I kind of, like, I don't know, like, I look up to Mitchell Messenbrink, and like I like how he says all the time, where he just wants to have fun with it. Even the whole Penn State, crew. I really adopted that my freshman year, and then it just made me get so much better at wrestling.
Congratulations on your success and the father-son thing. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We are up to 174. Our first look at the Wisconsin Eau Claire Blue Golds. Undefeated 39-0, Jared Stricker, your 2023 runner-up and your 2024 national champion. He takes on Nathan Lackman, 2023 national champion. He beat his brother down at 165 that year. Lackman was at Rhode Island College. He has since obviously transferred to Alvernia. So it gives you a real realistic chance of Alvernia going from 0 national champions all time to 2 in about 15 minutes.
You just need one to have 2. And I don't know if there's a better situation than 2 to tango. 2 brothers, like the competitive rivalry between 2 brothers, but also the support between 2 brothers is probably unrivaled.
Alvernia also gives itself a good opportunity to move up in the standings as a team. You talked about it earlier. It can jump from 8th to 5th with a title here. It would leapfrog North Central, Co, and Wisconsin Lacrosse. Wisconsin Eau Claire would finish in the top 10 if Jared Stricker would repeat as national champion. Let's just talk wrestling generalities here as we start to get into the big guys. What starts to change?
Probably a little bit less activity, but great shot right there by Lackman. Got to that single. But I don't think we're going to lack for activity at these weight classes. Maybe a little bit at heavyweight. But then just the way it's set up tonight, it's going to be a little bit different. We're ending at 125. Which I love. I love when they do that for the NCAA finals. I feel like you should build a card around the exciting matchups, just like they do in mixed martial arts. It's like, hey, this is the matchup that people come to see. Make sure they're there for the end of the dual meet. I'd love if they just started arranging matches like that. Like the weight, you weigh in, but like we're gonna have our main event match of the night, and that's gonna be the last match. Can you imagine that?
149, 184, 133.
Oh, just all of it, yes. Just scrambled.
It's an operations nightmare, but I appreciate where you're going with it. There's just somebody pulling their hair out. As we'll pull both of these guys back to the middle, we have blood.
That's a lot of blood. Oh, that's so much blood. One time I got a bloody nose at NCAAs. I was a little bit out of it, and I told our trainer, I was like, there is blood on my hand. And I need help right now. There's blood on my hand.
Is it mine?
It was. Chance Marsteller in the corner for Lackman.
He got his pinky finger cleaned up. He just streaked blood down his leg, though. So we'll see if they notice that at some point.
He might have to tape his fingers.
Yeah, his left hand is real bloody. 40 seconds left to go.
It just looked like his whole hand is, both of them, actually.
30 seconds in the opening round. Boy, you were talking about the octagon. We need a cut man.
Yes, right now.
Stricker looking to be the first 3-time national champion in Eau Claire history.
Nice attack right there, nothing there. And you know they've practiced strategy. You know they practiced strategy because Marsteller is in his corner. And Marsteller is one of the few to be able to take out Jordan Burroughs. And they did that with strategy. So you know, like from a IQ, mat awareness, tactical plan, you know they have a plan. Especially when you're taking out someone like Stricker who's been as successful as he's been.
Quick release, first point of the day. That goes to Stricker. I have to imagine for Lackman, this is, I don't know, like, do you think this is a more enjoyable national championship than when he had to go against his brother 2 years ago? You got to beat the one guy in the world you love the most to win a national title.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. But he did it.
Yeah, Kane beat Abel.
Well, that went a little bit deeper. Shooting him off the mat right there. Yep. Gets him hit.
Haven't had a ton of low-scoring matchups. Lackman's brother won 5-0 at 165. Other than that, we've put some points up.
Petrella's match was pretty tight, 4-2 victory.
Inside 3 minutes to go here at 174.
Neither of them have been really able to find that offense or stay close enough once they get that opponent out of position to really go and fire. Oh, that was a nice attack.
Stricker trying to jump on top for the takedown. Hanging on to that right leg. Good move by Lackman to get away, but Stricker pulls him back down for 3.
And in short time. 12 seconds left. Lackman needs to respond right here.
Does not look like he's going to. So a 4-0 lead as we head to the third. Scramble for the big guys.
Gonna start in neutral.
Both these men have won national championships. You know they've got a strategy. You talked about strategy earlier.
Well, Lackman's going to try to attack that right leg of Stricker. I think what he wants to do is like go right leg, come back to the left. If he has a left-handed high C, that'd be the perfect time. He keeps going to that right lead leg, but nothing's there. I think if he were to go misdirection and go to that right lead leg of Stricker and then come back the other way, I think there'd be opportunity. But
now Stricker was waiting for him to go right. Trying to pull him down to the mat. Oh! And he's got his shoulders down too. Very nearly ended things with 1:20 to go.
That was a big mat return. Lackman looks to go for the roll, not there. And Stricker able to solidify that takedown. I always worry about guys when they like start rolling when they're up in the air. I just feel like it's very dangerous. I saw a kid at the Iowa High School State Championships and he like shattered some of his vertebrae. doing that. But he won the match. Tough kid.
Seven 0 lead. As Stricker looks for that third national title. Throws him back to the mat.
Big mat returns right there from Stricker.
Good control of the hips. That left hand is bleeding for Lackman as well. Does escape for the point. I have to imagine the cut on his hand is bothering him. If only just a discomfort. It happened so early. You can see the blood having moved to Stricker's right leg. There's a huge blood stain over by us. They're going to have to clean up the mat before we move to 184. 10 seconds left to go at 174.
Yeah, he wasn't able to go switch it up and create the misdirections. Never really committed.
It's a three-peat for Jared Stricker. And it continues the trend tonight of the higher seed winning every matchup. Each of the last three, the 1 seed taking out number 3. Did you like what you saw from Stricker tonight?
Yeah, he did a great job. Great mat returns. When he did get to the leg, he capitalized. Just great wrestling. Going over to hug his people.
Well, it's going to be agony and ecstasy for the Lackmans because Nathan just fell as Matthew is about to receive his championship gold.
And with that, Eau Claire jumps into the top 10.
Finishing in 8th place from the College of New Jersey, All-American Nick Sacco. In 7th place from wrestling, All-American C.J. Shea.
Eau Claire is now tied for 9th with Coast Guard. It can finish no higher than 9th. It could get bumped down to 10th based on what happens for Coast Guard at heavyweight. Which honestly, for the drama of tonight, we all hope is a loss.
Yeah, you can't put that on somebody.
Every matchup the rest of the way has huge team implications. Johnson & Wales has a 5-point lead over Wartburg. Augsburg is another half-point back. Augsburg will wrestle at 184. It can give itself a chance with a win, and it needs to be a fall by Brant Bombard. A loss and it's out. Really anything else and it's out. Then at 197, at heavyweight, and at 125, we will see the decision between Wartburg, who has won 15 national championships, and Johnson & Wales, who has not.
This is so great. Let's see, bump at 4, let's see, 10. Oh man, this is gonna be wild. They're up 5.
Baldwin Wallace has solidified 4th place, 69 team points, and they are done for the night. Wisconsin Lacrosse has 61 points, and Marcus Orlandoni will go at 184 as the lower seed. 5 seed coming out of the top half of the bracket. But they can't jump any higher than 5th. Co is in 6th, tied with North Central. Alvernia finishes in 8th, although Coast Guard can still jump them depending on what happens at heavyweight as well.
Winner of the 184 pounds, wrestling for the championship, wearing the red.
184 is one of 3 weight classes where the number 1 seed did not advance to the final. 141, 184, and heavyweight. The higher ranked Mark Samuel won at 141. We'll talk about heavyweight when we get there. Marcus Orlandoni and Brant Bombard are the 5 and 3 seeds respectively.
Absolutely. What would you say about your support system, and how did you get here?
God's truly blessed me with the best people in my life, from my family, to my coaching staff, to my teammates, to just everything God's provided me. It's all glory to Him. I keep saying it, but it's the truth.
I got you. What's it been like being able to train and compete and support your brother?
Dude, that dude's tough as nails, right? Like, he's giving up a little bit of weight, and I'm no excuses, but he's pushed me so hard, and I give a lot of gratitude to him, just because, you know, we've been going at it since we were little kids, so, you know, it's all led up to this. He didn't get it done. He still put on a great performance, but, you know, just super grateful for him.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on being the first ever. Yeah.
Let's wrestle.
184. Bombard in the maroon, Orlandoni in the gray. All right, Kyvan, what's your calculus here for your Brant Bombard? Because, yes, you would like to win an individual national championship, but for the team, you need a fall. Do you go into this with a game plan of, I need a pin?
I don't think you can. I think you have to go in there with, I need to score points for most people. Some people are unique in those situations. Like, you got a Bo Nickel that's like, oh, I know I need to get a pin for the team title, right? And he's that guy. But I think for most people, it's just like, go score points, create wrestling situations, and the opportunity to put somebody on their back will show up.
Jack Ryan was the number 1 seed out of SUNY Oneonta. He was defeated in his second matchup in the semifinals. Number 2 seed was Casey Ross out of Wartburg. He was defeated by the 7 seed Tyler Withers from Merchant Marine Academy, the man that Bombard beat to get here.
Right, and those are all the details, right? When you talked about coach saying they left points on the board, it's those type of situations where it's like, oh man, like our number 2 seed got beat, or, you know, there hasn't been too many number 1s, but that have gotten beat, but who left points on the board? But now you're here. Oh, nice double, great defense right there.
Bombard trying to escape, and they're out. Yeah, for Wartburg, who right now is 5 points back. I mean, that Casey Ross defeat in the quarterfinals, he makes it to the semifinals, and it's a much different night.
Yeah, you know, those things definitely have an impact, but it doesn't come down to one person. You know, it's a team sport in that space when it comes to a team national title. And so coaches can, I mean, they can spend tons of hours, minutes, having nightmares, dreams, like, you know, like waking up out of deep sleeps, wondering maybe what could they have done different to make sure the team felt this way or a guy felt this way. But
$35 seconds left in the first round. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, that's why sport is just it's such a beautiful thing, because you're trying to get a collective group of people to come together with a belief and a vision and then go execute upon that.
What a growth process it's been for Orlandoni. Made his debut at the NCAAs last year as a junior. 0 for 2. He whistles his way all the way to the final here in 2025, and we are scoreless through 3 minutes. And the choice is Augsburg's. Brant Bombard elects to start below.
I love that he started below, looking to get the first point. I think it's always good and positive to get the first point.
That he does. I don't know, does it change your calculus? It's 1, but it's something.
I think it's just like, all right, 1 point, now let's go get 2, let's get 3, let's get 4, you know, like it just, for me anyways, as a competitor, it's like, all right, I got a point, now I want to go get another point, it's next point.
Like nothing else happens, I'm wrestling from in front.
Yes.
Bombard trying to keep Augsburg, the defending national champions, in the team national championship hunt. They'll need to hand Orlandoni his 4th loss of the year. Bombard comes in 28-8. He has had a good glow up this year. He was 26-17 his first 2 years of college. And now he finds himself in the national final.
And that's again, it just comes back to that D3 model, like discover, develop, dedicate. The coaches saw something in him as a high schooler. I was like, you know what? You discovered this kid, you know, and he got there, and now he's developed and dedicated himself to being a better wrestler, and he's in the NCAA Division III finals.
Had a brief opportunity to try to fight for something.
Nice fake right there.
Orlandoni trying to change the eye level. 10 seconds to go here in the second. And we'll go to the third with a 1-0 score. Again, there is a lot at stake for Augsburg. And the entire Augsburg contingent on its feet in between periods.
Here we go, Brant. Here we go.
Augsburg needs a fall to stay in the national title picture. Doing a great job to ride on that right leg.
You never say never.
And we're tied up at 1. This is where an individual sport becomes a team sport. How does the next 120 play out for the Augies?
I'm going to say overtime, but that's where weird things happen in overtime. Because, like, let's say they're competing, they're looking for the points, and then you give up a takedown in overtime and you just relax. And you're just like, oh, I lost. Like, do you get, oh, nice, you look to run corner, nothing there. Do you, like, relax and then someone gets pinned? That happens. We've seen it happen just to focus, like, oh, my dream's done. Especially in the national finals, those things happen. So I'm going to say this match is going to go to overtime, and things could get weird.
Bombard has had a couple of fleeting moments here. Orlandoni has been an escape artist. 30 seconds left to go in regulation. Tightest bout of the night here at 184.
Heavy clubs and snaps.
15.
You may be right on that overtime call, partner.
You can call me Mystic Mac or something. What is it? Oh!
Stalling.
That's not a good time to get that stalling call.
3 seconds left in the third. And we go to overtime. That stall was on Augsburg. And we go to our first sudden victory of the 2025 D3 Wrestling Championships.
He's looking to snap and run corner.
Did you have a go-to in an extra period?
Yes. Create as much activity as possible.
In on that right leg. Nothing awarded quite yet. And off the mat.
Great mat IQ and awareness right there.
Augsburg desperately wanted the takedown.
And they wanted a stall call right there. Not going to get it. I think it was great awareness by Orlandoni. You might have to make the mat bigger.
We'll run out of room on the platform.
Shot, looking for a corner. He looks to go double. Nothing. Almost a minute ticking by.
Bombard is the clear aggressor here. Orlandoni, though, got a hold of the left leg. Bombard cannot let go of that right foot. It's do or die.
Oh, don't let that go.
Sudden victory. 45 seconds remain.
Looking to hook. Nothing. Now he's looking to come out the other way. Oh, it's going to roll through.
Puts him on his back. That's what he desperately needs.
And it's up to a double nothing, and they are wrestling. Whoa!
Augsburg throws in the brick immediately.
That was not the call to make, ref. That was not the call. That was off of a straight scramble, and then he hits him with the stalling. You can't. That wasn't stalling. He was defending. Oh, man. Head official Kevin Looper out of Oklahoma with a tough call. It's going to be reviewed. His backup official, Mike Burns from Wyoming. Oh my goodness. I would love to see a replay of that 20-second burst.
And remember the stall call that came with 3 seconds left in regulation.
Focus.
That's what gets us here in the first place. Johnson and Wales.
Jay Wu is going in.
Johnson and Wales wants a stall call because it just eliminates Augsburg.
And what will it be? We will see shortly. Let them wrestle. Let them wrestle. Oh my goodness.
And after review, the stall stands. Orlandoni wins the national title at 184. And we will have a new team champion in 2025.
Marcus Orlandoni.
Oh my goodness, heartbreak. Orlandoni gets it done though, congratulations. He wrestled hard. He wrestled hard. I don't think you love to see it like that, but I think he wrestled a hard, tactical, smart match. He created activity, gave himself opportunities to score, and he wrestled on the edge, and that's important. That stall call at the end of the period was very, very crucial. And then another one on the edge after an amazing scramble.
And it's hard where that happens because it's almost as if Bombard gives up knowing that the edge of the platform is coming.
Right? Because like I put my hands up like not knowing if they were going to, come over here.
Yeah.
There was going to be a burst of energy.
Augsburg's team score is finalized. The Augies put 2 into the finals. Neither one comes away with a victory. So Augsburg is in 3rd place, and that is final. 74 points for the Augies, and our national championship comes down to Wartburg and Johnson & Wales. It is currently a 5-point gap. Take a look at 174 with the awards presentation.
And then you think about North Central, right? A win right there jumps them into 6th place. A pin jumps them into 5th. So does a Tech fall.
Johnson & Wales has locked up its best finish ever. Previous best finish was 3rd. So Johnson & Wales will finish no worse than runner-up. Wartburg, of course, has won 15 titles. 11 second-place finishes. There's the historian in you that loves to see Wartburg. And there is the, I want to see the sport grow and I want to see something new. And the recognition of what has happened here in Providence that has created an environment. Lonnie Morris has put in the time building that Wildcat program. Jared Stricker at 174 is your winner. Eau Claire will finish in the top 10 with that victory.
And we're heading into 197 pounds.
It is time for the big boys to play 197 and heavyweight. Wartburg needs points. Mo Endine is the best shot for it here at 197. He will take on Cameron Butka, the number 2 seed from Wilkes, in what is only our second 1-versus-2 matchup. But let's go to Kyvan with Jared Stricker.
Here with NCAA champ at 174 pounds, Jared Stricker, 3 times. How did you do it?
All that hard work and dedication, putting extra time in, and just working my ass off.
I saw you right after your match. You went in to your contingent back there. Who are some of the people in the crowd that you wanted to thank?
I got to thank my parents for all they've done my whole wrestling career. They put a lot of time in for me. My sisters, my coaches, my girlfriend, all my teammates, all my friends, just everybody. Everyone that supports me.
When you think about your career as a college student athlete and the steps that it took to get where you are, what's next for you?
I'm not sure. I still got to think on that one, and I don't know yet. We'll see.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations, Jared Stricker. 3 NCAA Division III titles. That's awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
It's only 2, though.
Oh, it's only 2?
Yeah, 3-time finalist.
Oh, my apologies, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Third appearance in a national championship for Stricker. 2nd title. He wins back-to-back. As we go up to 197, the undefeated 16-0 Mo Endine. He is 71-1 all-time in college. The 2-time defending national champion, who was a 2-time junior college All-American. Last lost in 2023. Cameron Butka is going to try his hand. 35-2 out of Wilkes. He was 4th in the NCAA a year ago. What does it take to beat Mo Endine?
It's going to just take a full, complete effort. You know, you got to be able to defend.
Big action early. It's going to take a complete effort because Endine has a takedown in 9 seconds.
Yes. Came out right away. He knows what he needs to do, not just for himself, but for the team as well. And he's really done a good job of carrying that weight, that pressure, and just looking for opportunities to score.
Cuts Budka free. And we talked about that at 184. We thought Bombard might come out looking to pick up the bonus points. Ultimately didn't happen for Augsburg. Endine has a major decision, a tech fall and a fall in the 3 matches he's wrestled to get here. A trio of decisions for Cameron Budka. He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to beat Endine because nobody can. A win here for Wartburg. Just a basic win. And we've got a scramble. Endine in control. A win for Wartburg, just a win. Gets them back within 1 as a team. Although Endine trying to end it here.
Did a really good job just changing angles.
And there's the takedown. 6-1 lead.
Making Budka really carry that weight. Yeah, he's looking for a pin. He knows what he needs.
Budka able to break free. Budka walks a fine line, right? Because you have to be aggressive in certain spots, but you know if you open any kind of window, Endine's going to walk right through it, and it's over.
Yeah.
What do you do when, and this is not a knock on Budka, what do you do when you're up against a better wrestler?
Well, you got to find your opportunities, find your windows, you know, and Endine has shown that he's one of the best guys in the country and one of the better guys in the world at the, you know, age group level, making a U23 world team this summer for Team USA. So you got to be able to pick your spots, you know, and strategically and tactically develop a game plan to slow down, you know, Mo Endine.
Announced his commitment to Wisconsin back in the spring, ultimately wound up returning to Wartburg. But this is Division I Big Ten talent as we hit the end of the first period. And the decision belongs to Wilkes. And Butkus defers.
And I think one of the biggest things you do is you make them work for every single point. You don't give anything easy. You make them work for every single point and see how things can fall in. And I think you just do that anyways. If you wrestle that way and, like, you never concede points, you make someone work for every single point, people tend to not maybe enjoy necessarily wrestling you.
Endine away to make it 7-2. Very quickly right back on top. Endine completely in control.
Beautiful limp leg right there from Endine.
Wilkes has not had a national champion since Matt Grossman back in 2015. That was at 133. Uphill climb here for Budka.
Mo used a good amount of energy early in that first period, really trying to look for that pinfall.
We're into your territory of the card now. What kind of energy is left in the gas tank with a minute to go in the second?
I mean, I've seen them wrestle a good amount, so I think he has a pretty good gas tank. and both of these young men train really hard.
Endine in on that right ankle. That's his third takedown. Now into major decision territory for Wartburg. That's big.
Every single point.
So if it ends here, our team standings are tied with Wartburg and Johnson and Wales each having one wrestler remaining. And Endine is clearly aware of the fact that he can help his team.
Yeah, he's pushing himself. He's looking to score 3 takedowns through 2 periods.
Butkus will start down. Senior out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. Wilkes is in Scranton, Wilkesboro. Biochemistry major, pursuing a PhD. Endine also has the riding time point. Oh! Huge window here for Endine. Nice recovery by Butka to spare himself. Endine checking his coach's corner. They said cut him. Strategy here to try to take him down again.
Looking to move forward. Nice swim C opportunity right there, and he builds up.
Endine's been able to record takedowns at will at this point. Looking for his 4th. And Butka is
making him work for everything.
I was going to say he's in trouble, but as long as he can keep that left shoulder in a good position. And we'll bring him back to neutral. Stalemate call.
So if it ends like this, it is a major decision.
That ties the score for the teams. At heavyweight and 125, still left in the wings. Wartburg will go at heavyweight. Johnson and Wales at 125. The only thing that would make it better is if they were going against each other in the last weight class.
Well, because it could literally come down to Fry having to get to win, but depending on how it goes at heavyweight, it could be I have to get a major decision.
Right, what kind of win?
Yeah. Riding time locked up.
Corner from Wilkes was barking out, nothing to lose, Cam. Down by 7 here with 18 seconds to go. Easier said than done going up against a guy like Endine.
Yeah, 8 locked up riding time. So Butka needs a takedown.
Major decision right now with that 8-point lead.
Oh my goodness.
A takedown here could really help Johnson and Wales. But the last 3 seconds will tick away. That is a major decision for Wartburg. And the team score is tied as Endine wins his 3rd consecutive national championship. Boy, what's that guy's ceiling?
We'll find out over the next 4 years. Maybe 8. I'd love to see him transition to MMA. He needs to come see me in Ames, Iowa, and come to Myriad MMA Academy. I'd love that for that to happen.
(17-0) ends the perfect season for Endine. 72-1 against NCAA competition. And our team score is now completely deadlocked between the home team, Johnson and Wales, and Wartburg. 79.5 each. Here's the 184 podium, Marcus Orlandoni. It's got to be the most exciting stall in the history of wrestling.
What, heavyweight?
No. The stall for Orlandoni to win.
Oh. I don't know about exciting.
You win a national title
for
on a
him.
stall.
I'm telling you, he definitely didn't want to win that way. He'd take it how you get it, for sure. Take it how you get it, for sure. And he did everything that he was supposed to do to create opportunities to score points. I just think
you create your luck, right?
Yeah,
like you
100%.
luck into that situation,
Yeah.
but you put yourself there.
100%. Because he wrestled every single position. He wrestled every single position. On the edge, with short time left on the clock, he wrestled every single position, and that's what made the difference.
We'll talk to Orlandoni here in a moment. Brant Bombard given his runner-up trophy.
NCAA Division III National Champion at 184 pounds from Wisconsin lacrosse, Marcus Orlandoni.
Just 2 weight classes to go. And the big fellas, I think, is the most intriguing weight class. Carl DiGiorgio is the number 8 seed. Mitch Williamson is unseeded at 22-1. Dare I say the unseeded guy is the favorite?
That's a big. But he's showed a lot of grittiness, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Williamson has 2 ranked wins this year, 1 by fall. His loss was to 7th-ranked Austin Cooley in a decision at the regional. Whatever he does sets the stage for Josiah Fry at 125. And Marcus Orlandoni is with Kyvan.
Here with Marcus Orlandoni. How does it feel, NCAA champ?
Honestly, I couldn't even believe it at first, man. I'm so grateful for my coaches, my teammates, my family. What a ride it's been these past 5 years. Couldn't do it without them, and I'm just so grateful for all the support that I have around me. It's been awesome.
Absolutely. Talk about your coach, Coach Malachek. What does he mean? What has he meant to you? Him recruiting you? What was that process like?
Yeah, Coach Malachek. He came to me first. He's the first coach to ever give me looks out of high school. I just owe so much to him for always believing me and never giving up on me and just being with me every step of the way through the ups and the downs. You know, he's always been there for me.
When you think about your career at Wisconsin lacrosse and what's next for you, how would you describe that?
You know, I wouldn't have changed anything. You know, I have no regrets sticking it out for all 5 years. Lacrosse they've done so much for me, school, academically, and athletically, and I'm just so grateful for everyone in that program.
Absolutely. Congratulations on your NCAA title.
Thank you.
We go to heavyweight. Mitch Williamson against Coast Guard's Carl DiGiorgio. The 8 seed. The way the top half of this bracket played out, the number 1 seed and defending runner-up, Michael Douglas, lost his first matchup against North Central's Robbie Bates in a 2-0 decision. DiGiorgio beat Bates in an 8-5 decision to get here. Williamson in the white. DiGiorgio in the orange. Wartburg tied atop the team leaderboard with Johnson and Wales. Josiah Fry will wrestle to close things for the Wildcats at 125. ND did his job at 197, picking up a major decision, a bonus point victory. A Williamson win that dictates what Fry needs to do.
It's coming down to the last match. How many national tournaments come down to the last match?
We could throw things into a crazy disarray if Coast Guard and North Central pick up wins in the next two matchups.
Oh my goodness.
That would end up with a tie. Methodical start for the heavyweights. In on the leg, opportunity for DiGiorgio. Very quickly, Williamson able to pull away. Mitch Williamson is clearly the larger of these two.
Yes.
Is there a leverage issue, though, if you're DiGiorgio, where you have an advantage?
I think if I'm DiGiorgio, I want to attack below the knee. But I don't want to be underneath him like too long. I'm not going to get up to his hips and take him down more than likely.
Two minutes gone by. DiGiorgio had an opportunity. Now Williamson in on that leg. DiGiorgio trying to turn the hips, escape over the top. Williamson wanted the takedown, nothing issued.
Action time. He's going to snag that other leg, it looks like. Oh, man.
Williamson literally dragging DiGiorgio back.
Gonna have to be careful here. He attacked at the hip. That wasn't it. He's looking to elevate. Oh my goodness. Oh, he jumps over. Waterfall situation.
DiGiorgio able to grab both legs. Williamson, though, trying to roll him onto his shoulders with 18 seconds to go in the first.
Ref's giving him time. You like to see that. Nothing. Oh my. Great mat awareness by DiGiorgio. Williamson trying to step up.
5 seconds to go in the first. DiGiorgio hanging on. And there is no scoring through 3 minutes.
Woo!
Johnson and Wales fans behind us taunting Williamson. Johnson and Wales fans audibly cheering for Coast Guard. The Coast Guard coaches telling him more. And there's an escape for the first point.
I love it.
It has been 3 decades since somebody other than Augsburg or Wartburg has won the national title.
Augsburg is now eliminated from that conversation, down to Wartburg and Johnson and Wales.
79.5 the team score for both those teams. Williamson sets the table for Josiah Fry, who goes next for Johnson and Wales. Undefeated this year at 125.
JWU wanting Carl to come out on top. Wartburg responding, and this is Division III wrestling, folks. Team title on the line. It's coming down to the last match regardless. Team score tied right now. 1-0 lead for Carl DiGiorgio from Coast Guard. They already had a national champ to start the night at 133 with Chase Randall.
Coast Guard could have a phenomenal night if you win 2 national champions and upend Wartburg's championship hopes in the process. Chance for you to have a good night and play spoiler.
I love seeing the service academies have success.
We have 2 minutes left. And it looks like Williamson is a little bit more on his heels. DiGiorgio's confidence built over that 2 minutes when it looked like he was in a bad spot at the end of the first.
Yes.
Now an escape here for Williamson ties the score. This is about to be the biggest ride of DiGiorgio's life.
Drops down to the leg, he's up to his feet.
And it's short-lived.
You gotta create activity. If you're called DiGiorgio, you gotta create activity. If you're Mitch, you need to go solidify a takedown. Mitch has been in a lot of these matches, and he's come out on the victor end of those matches. Victorious end of those matches.
Making his way all the way to the national final as an unranked wrestler in this bracket. We've already had one sudden victory bout tonight. That was back at 184. An escape for each wrestler at the start of the second and the third. The Johnson and Wales fans calling for stalling. DiGiorgio goes in on that leg.
And they get the stall call at the same time on Williamson.
And now Williamson has to wrestle very smartly for the next 40 seconds. There is a stall on Coast Guard as well.
Oh, 42 seconds left. Again, Mitch Williamson from Wartburg has been in these type of bouts consistently.
We've already seen a matchup decided on a stall call tonight.
Oh, he gets the single. He's running the corner. Mitch Williamson is to the corner.
He's got his right leg. DiGiorgio hanging on for dear life, trying to get himself back in control. That right leg splayed out.
And they're back in the waterfall position that we were at the end of the first.
With 15 seconds remaining here in the third. Williamson's got the neck, trying to turn him onto the back. DiGiorgio quickly escapes, returns into the back, takedown.
This is Division III wrestling. Ice in his veins. Mitch Williamson with the win. 2 seconds left.
National champion, and Wartburg lives.
Oh, this is amazing. And Mitch Williamson bows to the Wartburg crowd and then to the JWU crowd. Now,
it is a 4-point lead for Wartburg, with the undefeated Josiah Fry set to take the mat for Johnson and Wales. A major decision wins outright the national championship.
this is absolutely insane. We need a person to just be covering both crowds, the Wartburg crowd and the JWU crowd right behind us for this finals.
This is 197's awards presentation.
In seventh place, from Wisconsin, lacrosse.
Shout out to Coach Doug Schwab. The head coach of UNI is watching. University of Northern Iowa is watching the Division III Wrestling Championship. That's how you know he just loves wrestling. He just loves wrestling. The last match of D1s in 1999, Iowa versus Minnesota, came down to the last match. This is going to be an absolute blast.
We'll chat with Mo Endine here in a second, who helped put Wartburg in position. Mitch Williamson with the win to make it a 4-point lead for Wartburg.
To 125 pounds, and the final match of the evening.
I actually think we're going to jump right into 125.
Wrestling for the championship. At 125 pounds, wearing the ring from North Central.
So it all comes down to this. Christian Guzman, the number 2 seed, undefeated at 31-0 coming into the national championship. He was the national runner-up a year ago. The only wrestler in the finals from North Central, and he has a chance to be the biggest heel ever and deny the home crowd its first national title.
Yo, this is so lit. I hope they bring me back each year.
Josiah Fry, the hometown hero. If he wins, Johnson and Wales ties Wartburg for the national championship. If he wins via anything more than a decision, Johnson and Wales outright wins the national championship. And Kyvan, I got some news for you. The last time Josiah Fry won a decision was December 6th. He has wrestled and won 24 straight bonus point victories. Before we get to the wrestling, real quickly, here's Endine.
Endine, how are you doing? Great, feels great. I achieved my long-time goal, and I'm blessed.
With the team title and the team race coming down to this, what has this felt like?
I mean, 2 weeks ago, we were doubted by everyone. We qualified 6 people. The least out of the teams that, are always in title contention every year, Augsburg, lacrosse, and right now, I believe we're in first place. So anything is possible when you put your mind to it, and I'm just so grateful to have the team I have.
Absolutely. What's next for you?
I guess we'll see. I don't know, Olympics aspirations, just trying to be present right now and enjoy my time here.
I got you. Congratulations.
Underway here at 125 with the national championship hanging in the balance. Johnson and Wales looking for its first ever team title. Josiah Fry unbeaten at 38-0. He has not won by anything less than a major decision in 3 months. Christian Guzman in the gray also undefeated. These two men have not faced each other this year. They last saw each other on this mat. It was an 18-8 major decision last year in the national semifinals for Fry.
And Fry just snuck around. Oh my goodness.
Fry's right leg is in control of Guzman. The entire arena calling for the points. They'll stand him up back at neutral.
Woo! This is great.
Just think about what's pumping through Josiah Fry's veins. It's been 3 decades that Augsburg or Wartburg has won the D3 national title.
Nice actions right there from Guzman. Nice duck. Oh, he goes body lock.
Guzman has the waist. Good break of the hands there by Fry. Drops down underneath to break free. And a takedown for Guzman.
Guzman.
Fry is going to have to wrestle from behind. That never happens.
Could we be looking at the shock of the night? Fry looking to get a fresh start. Johnson and Wells crowd a little quiet. Guzman says, calm down. There's a lot of wrestling left to do.
That is the 4th takedown that Fry has allowed here at the national tournament. Keep in mind, though, he's also done that while scoring himself more than 40 points.
Well, he goes in scraps, but this has even bigger implications, like we talked about all night.
That's a point on the escape.
Now is he settling into the nerves, the excitement of the championships? And folks, if this were to go chalk and just a win from Fry, it's just a tie for the champion.
It's almost bittersweet. It's like a win isn't good enough. Isn't that weird to say when you'll be a national champion as an individual and a team?
He's gonna look for a Granby right here on the mat return, nothing yet.
There's the roll.
He's elevated, that's gonna be points.
3.
Short time left on the clock.
That gives Fry the advantage.
10 seconds left, he looks to sit out. Looks for the roll through, nothing, no points. Oh, he's on his back! Goodness gracious!
Back points coming! Huge near fall at the end of the first!
Oh my goodness. Fry out here talking to the crowd saying, let's go. Oh man, there's so much energy right now in the Amica Mutual Pavilion.
It's a 5-point lead for Josiah Fry. 8 unanswered.
Guzman has to settle in. Nerves. Doesn't want to roll around with Fry. Fry has a great mat awareness. Oh, he goes cartwheel right here, gets his escape.
We should win, rather end every national championship on a winner-go-home scramble fight at 125.
Well, this is like as a kid, you grow up like, how do you win a World Series? You hit the walk-off home run.
Fry's chin strap is in his mouth. His headgear is not in a good spot. That's got to be uncomfortable here as he battles with Guzman.
And he's pushing that pressure on him.
And they'll bring him back to the middle and give him a chance to reset.
He's going to have to he resets that headgear often.
He leads by 4. He needs to win by 8 for Johnson and Wales to have an outright national championship.
Oh my. that 2-on-1 again. Oh, he looks for a pick. Nothing there from Fry. He's going to have to clear that Guzman. Are you sweating, Joe?
Stalemate call. It's a little cold in here. It's a hockey arena. 39 seconds left.
Oh, when he gets the ankle pick and he's up. He's looking for a Jonesy tilt. He's going to have to be careful here for Guzman.
Fry's got a hold of that leg, trying to turn Guzman, who nearly put Fry on his back.
And he does.
Fry able to flip through. No points awarded yet.
Oh, and he gets a Jonesy.
Fry back on his back, but nothing awarded. Great awareness by the defending national champion to get out of harm's way.
No points yet. Oh my God.
And that ends the second.
Fry looks to be a little bit tired, must I say? Fry's choosing down. He's getting some recovery right now. Wartburg wants a stall call. Guzman asking the crowd to get louder.
Great show of sportsmanship as the two dap it up. This went for Fry from I need a major decision or more to get an outright national title to I just need to win.
Yes.
To get a tie for a national title.
Well, because his emotions are so heavy, he just got emotionally hijacked in the middle of the match and like showed a flex and all those things.
He is in the fight of his life.
Oh, wait.
Trying for the reversal. There's two. 6-point lead.
And Fry shows, again, great mat awareness, and he just knows where he's at.
Do you try to cut him loose here and go for the takedown, or you try to pin him and end it now?
No, I think you got to let him go and go get the takedown. But Fry has shown a propensity to be able to turn. But Guzman also can go get to a leg. This is huge. Fry can't get on his bicycle yet. Third period, 1 minute and 5 seconds left.
5-point lead, a major decision earns you an outright national championship. That's a takedown for Fry.
Guzman looking to clear.
It would be the first team title for Johnson and Wales.
Looks to go throw, nothing there.
Guzman hanging on to that right arm, 43 seconds. Guzman in a controlling position, and they'll bring him back to the middle.
They are scrapping. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not too much time to get back to the center. That's perfect. That's perfect. 40 seconds left. Guzman continuing to look to move forward.
This is the most tense 5-point lead in the history of Johnson and Wales.
Hit for a stall and look for a trip.
That's a stall on Fry. He's got to go to work. Trying to turn on the hips.
He's looking for the takedown. It looks like they're going to go out of bounds.
12 seconds left. 8 seconds left.
Oh my goodness.
And Johnson and Wales ties Wartburg for the national championship.
Wow. That was absolutely amazing. I'm not speechless, but that was crazy. Just the energy inside here was. I'm just sad we can't get an outright champ. But like both of these teams wrestled amazingly throughout these last 2 days. Fry going to see his people. Wowzers. Both teams with 2 national champs.
83.5 points for Johnson and Wales, 83.5 points for Wartburg. Co-national champions. And for the first time since 1994, somebody other than Wartburg or Augsburg wins the national championship, but also Wartburg wins the national championship.
And it was that sequence at the end of the first period that really solidified it for Fry. continuing to wrestle through every single situation, that was really good wrestling.
Incredible finish. As we go back to the podium for heavyweight. And think about this. Mitch Williamson wins with 2 seconds left. Really, the national championship was decided at heavyweight when Williamson gave his team a chance. Unreal finish.
That was absolutely amazing. They're definitely bringing us back, though. You coming to Iowa next year? Cedar Rapids, baby. Put it on your schedule.
With the good luck charms?
Yes.
Dixon. In third place, from RIT, All-American Josh Harkless.
It was so interesting, though, just trying to read the body language of Lonnie Morris as he turned around and put his hands up in the air in like a celebratory reluctance.
Because he knows, like he's in his coach state. Like he knows there was points. But that'll be an amazing teaching moment. Amazing teaching moment. It's like, hey guys, when we're out there, we have to make sure we take everything. We cannot leave anything up to chance. So it's going to be an amazing teaching moment for both of these programs.
You know what the best teaching moments are? When the trophy still says first. So it's the best of both worlds.
Once again, our All-Americans at 285 pounds.
This is the first dual national championship in NCAA Division III history. For Wartburg, it's their first title since 2022. And again, for Johnson and Wales, it is their first. Let's go to the heavyweight.
Mitch, ice in your veins. What's the celebration?
Well, this actually isn't my first national championship. I got one in JUCO, and same thing, scored a last-second takedown, and so that's what I hit then. So I kind of thought I had to pay homage to that and hit it again here. So
that's awesome.
So yeah.
When you think about the team implications, just the energy here in the Amica Mutual Pavilion Center, what was going through your mind?
You know, just like, honestly, nothing. You know, it's just like when you're out there, you're in flow state, you're in flow state of mind, and you're just wrestling, you know? You're just having the time of your life and enjoying it. So yeah.
When you think about what this national championship will mean to as a team, what do you think it will mean to the community and the Wartburg family?
I mean, we haven't had one at the heavyweight in a while, so I think that's a pretty good thing for us, and we have been known to have a lot of national champs at heavyweight and All-Americans at heavyweight, and I know at some point there was a long time of like 18 to some years where we had an All-American or better at heavyweight, so I'm hoping I can continue that.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. You helped make sure that your team was going to leave with a national title too, so congratulations, Mitch.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Let's go back to the podium for the introduction of the 125-pound award winners.
Presenting the awards, the head coach of Johnson & Wales, Lonnie Morris. Finishing in 8th place, from Alberta, All-American, Keto Shaw. Finishing in 7th place, for Olivet, All-American, Benjamin Kamali. Finishing in 3rd place, from Everett, All-American, Mason Barrett. Your runner-up, from North Central, All-American, Christian Guzman. And your NCAA National Champion, 125 pounds, from Johnson & Wales, Josiah Fry. One time, your All-Americans at 125 pounds.
Josiah Fry wins at 125. With that, secures a share of the national championship for Johnson & Wales. And as soon as we can pry Josiah Fry away from his team, we will check in with him. As soon as he can catch his breath as well. I'll tell you what, though, if you were not in this building, the energy in that last bout, I haven't felt anything like that in a long time.
I know. It was absolutely amazing. Everybody was so aware of the situation, the implications of the situation in terms of a sports perspective. Man, that's so incredible.
And it all comes down to Mo Endine's major decision at 197. If he wins just straight up, it's an outright Johnson & Wales championship. So that extra point by Endine, who was the best sure thing you kind of felt like coming into this, is what ultimately gains Wartburg a piece of the championship. Yes, you can say Fry needed to get a major decision to win it for Johnson & Wales, but Endine is the guy that got that extra point to make up that ground that Wartburg came in trailing.
Yeah, and those are the things that matter. So, like, for the kids that are at home and that are training, that are wrestling. Like, you got to go get the extra, go get the points, go continue to compete, continue to score, and like those are the things that matter. Like, do you keep pushing? Do you keep looking to score?
We will step aside as an announce crew, but stay tuned here on the stream for the complete trophy celebration for both of your national championship teams and all of your individual national championship winners. For Kyvan Gadsden and the rest of our crew, my name is Joel Godet. So long here from Providence. Stick around for the trophy presentations.
We will, however, read off our top 10 teams. Finishing tied in 9th place with 40.5 points, the United States Coast Guard Academy and Wisconsin Eau Claire. Finishing in 8th place with 58 points, Alvernia. Finishing tied for 6th with 60 points, Co and North Central. Finishing in 5th place with 65 points, Wisconsin Lacrosse. And now, finishing in 4th place with 69 points, the Yellow Jackets of Baldwin Wallace and head coach Jamie Gibbs.
Prescriptions call sir. Keep me well and fine, but if I get caught with it, I'll face some time. And it's hard being young and rich, trying to survive, trying to keep a shot to shine on the Beretta tires. Couple million in the bike, new whip for the wife. Talk that shit, but this is my life. I'ma shine, I'ma make it. It ain't nothing to it, do it, I take it. I get it, I flip it. Put a truck in the straight, get it. I'm I ain't waiting. There's no end to the money I'm making.
Once again, our 4th place team, Baldwin Wallace.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much longer. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. I need you right now. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my Black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary on the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask this, I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness. Cause right now that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape. Especially in my pastel on my page. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6 and take this.
Finishing in 3rd place with 74 points, the Augies of Augsburg University and head coach Tony Valek.
I got headphones, I got tempos, I got 10 toes with inbones, I got pitbulls. You hit the jackpot, man, you in the end zone. How much you wanna spend, baby? So it depends on banjo strings and sando strings, hamstrings, candle strings, and couplets. Got bangos, tangos, and Cadillac handles. Come back next week, I'll teach y'all the tango. No hassle, man, no haggle. Come on, ain't nothing too shameful. This is my corner, baby. Ain't no price payable, ain't no exchange, no. But I will take you down those pennies, pounds, and pesos. You want it, baby, I got it. You need it, baby, come get it. You want it, baby, I got what you need, what you need, what you need, what you need. You want it, baby, I got it. You need it, baby, come get it. You want it, baby, I got what you need, what you need, what you need, what you need. I got bow ties, smoke bars, and old lighters. I got clothes, dries, on riders, and coat hangers. I got needle nose pliers, front row to the globe trotters. You buy some one-liners, I'm throwing some yo mamas. Oh, no credit, no pride. You'll be riding the style in a Honda low rider in no time. No radio with no ties. It's just exposed wires for the ride so quiet. Yeah, no violence. I told y'all before, man, you break it, you buy it. Come on, make me an offer, baby, buy me out. On here.
And wrestling fans,
So what you need?
for the first time in Division III wrestling history, we have a tie atop our team standings. So we introduce co-national champions with 83.5 points. First, the Knights of Wartburg College and head coach Eric Keller.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed by the sounds of MC Raw Face and DJ Easy Rock. Hit it!
National Championship from Waverly, Iowa. Once again, the Knights of Wartburg College, co-national champions. Co-champions with 83.5 points, the Wildcats of Johnson and Wales University. With the school's first wrestling national championship in school history. DJ who? Congratulations to our co-champions, Johnson and Wales and Wartburg. And we now will continue on with our individual awards.